Hey Aries, welcome guys. I hope you're having a great day so far and thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're doing a 5-minute read and the subject I wanted to touch on today was changes up and coming in the new year. So obviously life is fluid, it's ever changing, so something is bound to change in the upcoming year for you guys. But what I want to know from tarot today is I want to know what is the biggest, most significant change that you guys are going to experience in this new year. That is what I want to know from tarot. So let me know what is Aries going to experience in this upcoming year with the biggest change. And she is ready to get going. So our first card is the Thinking Man. Interesting. So there might need to be a play for logic here and putting emotion aside in some situation that you're dealing with. This might also be advice that you need to seek out from somebody in your life. I do have community too, so we might be speaking about a situation that involves the home life, or part of a group that you're a part of. And this could even be at work. Maybe there's some sort of a situation that you're going to be coming into at work. I do have Healer of the Ages. So I'd be speaking about healing, maybe healing relationships, and this is where this community card comes in. This might be a family relationship or somebody you're estranged from, and maybe there's a need for healing. I also have Deceit. Interesting. I wonder how this comes into play. Maybe somebody's not telling the truth here, or there's a truth that needs to be brought out into the open before any healing can happen. I also have Patience. So this might take time, and that's why we're getting these cards for the entire year. This is going to be a big part of this upcoming year for you, is being able to heal some sort of a relationship, possibly from some sort of a dishonesty that happened in the past, or even a perceived dishonesty that caused a huge rift. I also have the Death card. So the Death card does represent transition, closing the door on one chapter of your life and beginning a new one. And this might be about wiping the slate clean and moving forward and moving on, starting your relationship anew and sort of rebuilding from the ground up. I also have the Emperor card. Guys, this Emperor card does represent somebody in this read. This is representing you. This is representing you. And it's the way that you handle this situation with this person, whoever this is, this community, this separation that happened, this estrangement. Being the one to step forward and look at things in a logical way, setting emotion aside. This is tied to the Thinking Man. And being able to look at things from a different perspective, to be able to offer that olive branch and that healing and that moving forward. This is about being the bigger person. This is what the Emperor is representing in this read. And I have the Six of Pentacles. Generosity is the word that I see in this. And this is part of the forgiveness. This is part of the moving forward with whatever the situation was. This willingness to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. This is a generosity that you're going to be offering. I also have the Ten of Cups. So this is what it's going to get you in the long run. It's going to get you this abundance in the home life. As a card, I've heard it referred to as a happily ever after before. So that's what this card is representing. This is what you want. This is what you would want to attain. You want this happiness, you want this peace, you want this harmony in this community, whatever this is, if this is in your direct home life or if this is with extended family where there's a huge rift. But you want to be able to come back to this level of peace and harmony. And to do that, you're willing to forgive and you're willing to move forward. I also have the Page of Pentacles, which represents good news on the way. It does tend to speak to finance. I don't feel like we're talking about money in this read. I feel like we're talking about something different. I feel like it ties into the Six of Pentacles. You can see his scales are overflowing with pentacles. This was the generosity card. So you're not offering money as generosity. What you're offering is forgiveness. You're offering a fresh start. And that's what the Page of Pentacles is representing in this read. This thing that you're offering, this is the good news, this fresh start, this willingness to have a fresh start. The Eight of Wands represents communication. So this is going to be a big part in moving forward, in rebuilding this relationship and finding this Ten of Cups, this happily ever after is going to be open lines of communication, not just from you, but from this other person as well. Because I do see this Deceit card, but I don't necessarily feel a lot of lies coming off of it. Like I don't feel a really heavy vibe. So I feel like this might have even been perceived because somebody did something and nobody talked about it, or they didn't come to you and talk about it first. So it seemed very dishonest, whatever they did. And it might not have been a calculated evil kind of a lie, but it came off extremely negative. It put a huge rift in the relationship. I also have the Strength card. So this Strength card is definitely talking about the inner strength that it's going to take for you to be able to move forward with this, to be the bigger person, to be able to offer that olive branch, to try to mend this fence, to offer that generosity of that wiping the slate clean and a fresh start and moving forward. All right, this is going to be a big part of your upcoming year, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoyed your read. Take care.